So today I'm reacting to the war between Nedu from the Honest Bunch and Very Dark Man, which has been going around the houses the last 24 to 48 hours. What am I talking about? Let's get to the beginning. Honest Bunch podcast, a couple of days ago, I had a guest online. His name is Dee One. 2-3 hour video. I'll put the link in the description below. But he said some remarks. He made some remarks about VDM, to which VDM clapped back. So let's watch the first video and then we'll watch VDM's reaction video, and then I'll give my thoughts towards the end. Let's get into it.
How has the transition in been? Because a lot of people will know Dee One right now. Now those where they insult Dee One and we not know Dee One, they just come begin to insult Dee One because Dee One, they attack people on social media. Yeah. How did he transition to that part? Even to the part where you come begin get issues with my own guy, Very Dark Man. I don't understand. How do you transition to that part?
Come on. I know one. I've been no one going there. That's why I just load the drink. I really know one going to that.
You are here. You are here already.
Because I've promised myself that, this year I no go talk about this guy, mention his name.
Okay.
But
so for me, that suggests that they probably had an issue, an ongoing issue. That's Very Dark Man and this Dee One character had an issue. For him to say he's not going to mention his name this year in 2025, to me, that suggests they had an issue. Let's keep watching.
So, when Very Dark Man does some things, I just come out to point this out because millions of people are watching this. For instance, you cannot come outside and say that you've slept with 750 women in 1 year alone. That's not a trophy. We live in an environment where, women are still being, girls are still being molested till today. You're not thinking of the implication, the ripple effect of this statement. Many people that love you now, okay, look at the other, when he went to that school, where Very Dark Man, Very Dark, those people, are they not going to check him on social media and watch his videos? So when they stumble on a video, of which I don't have an issue with that, but that's a different thing entirely. When you do videos like that, saying, maybe you got them because of your body and all those things, or maybe because they like, this is VDM, let me just, have something to do with this. What of that boy that does not have that money, that cloud, that this, and wants to do that thing that you have said? And he goes to molest one, you're not thinking of the ripple effect, or you don't think people will listen to you. So these are the issues that I bring out.
But that's him being honest. He don't hide anything, because obviously there are some people that must have slept with over that amount where he talk. Yes. Don't you think that's just him being honest?
Everything, even if you want to be honest, is it okay? The way he said it, did you say it was more like bragging?
Yeah.
And the reason was because people don't already know, say, in the do man.
Whoa. People don't already know, say, in the do man, meaning he's, it swings with men and men. Let's keep watching.
What is I know I will come out here. What is you don't know?
I don't know.
Husband.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, this one new to me.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Say in the two men, you don't know. Say VDM, they do man, you don't know.
Do you know?
Stop this thing now. I don't like all these things when they happen here. Let's be honest here. Like if you call it honest.
Not gay.
No, if they're insulting online.
So there was, it came, he has said it before now. Say when in the...
So Nedu's asking a clarifying question, that is he gay? And Dee One has not responded in the affirmative. He's saying now. So let's keep watching. This is interesting.
They hungry, they give man this thing. And that was the issue that he had. Now so Bobrisky and Bobrisky start their fights. Where Bobrisky say, if Bobrisky call you gay or say you they do man, bye. There's nothing. If Bobrisky say now so I know they doubt people like Bobrisky. He said there is no way where man go day, where no go enter somewhere. Yes, now.
Sorry, please. But
wait, have you not seen his video? Have you not seen his video? The videos there everywhere now. Almost everybody. I don't want people not to send me this thing because people feel like I'm his enemy. I want to use all these things again. I didn't want to see you never see video when they masturbate, they put them for
him, they masturbate himself.
Yes, now they everywhere now. Who no get them?
No, I never see him.
Oh, really? Bro, stop this thing now.
They talk sometimes. Say
they talk and say don't do, say 9 pass. And I respect you for that. Do you understand what I'm saying? I respect you for
I know there's
coming
a
out,
video. I've never seen the video.
but you don't hear of the video.
I know there's a video.
So are you trying to say that him saying he has slept over 700 women now because of, say, he won't deflect people from he thinking he's sleeping with men to think sleeping with women? I don't know. That's what I'm just asking.
It is not the first time he distracts people. Once you don't say you don't catch him for here, he go use something.
All right, so we've heard from Dee One. He said a lot in the video. I'm not going to play the whole clip, but from the little that I've just shown you, he said what he said around VDM, swinging the other way, men and men, etc., etc. So let's listen to VDM's response. And you'll be surprised at what VDM has to say on this matter. This guy.
Nedu, I know your problem with me. Your problem with me is simple. You invited me to this podcast severally. I refused to come. You don't use one popular person where that one call me, say, VDM, you go good me, you go this podcast. I no agree. No be once, no be twice. I no agree. That one pass. Then when we eventually meet, just the way you still tell that person that I say, hey, where that man, normally they always talk against some kind of things, Finally, the person will meet. We still meet for Abuja. When we met in Well Scouting, I remember vividly. You told me that if I come to your podcast, that you buy me a car. That's what you said. You say you go buy me a car because that time I won't buy a car.
Interesting.
So the conversation came up. Then you said you're going to buy me a car, right? I still said I wasn't interested in coming to a podcast. Imagine offering me a car and I bounce out. You still talk about say somebody give you one money, make you promote somebody, you go like make I join this thing, say money plenty for the team. I still know they interested. You understand? You don't try to come close to me on multiple occasions. You just want near me. After that time, you go call me. Hello, bro, how you doing now? I just want to check up on you. You go bring one or two like gist. I know they're interested, right? Now, I can't get one time where Damina go in podcast. So after that time, one day I go heal things, right? As I go heal things, somebody comes and say, we see that pastor where you like, he enter heal things now. That's Abel Damina. I can say, what? Which room? But heal things how it been now. So I know if you come, I just come quickly, call Nedu. You understand? I say, Abel Damina go your podcast, you get a number. I want reach out, I want see the man because I would like go in church. He can send the number. I say send the number. I see the starting on the chat. He send the number, then he can follow on with this voice note.
You know what will happen here? The day where you go to church, let me know. I go pay flight. We go just surprise them together.
So you see, say if I won't go, we'll follow. You understand? So in the try make it come close. Now, if you go down to this chart, I can say, oh yeah, now no wahala, we go do him. He say choose dates, let me know. I say okay, I will let you know. Now I can't call him that day. Now the reason why I called him is because of somebody that scammed somebody that he knows. Right? So I did pursue that person because of $60,000. So him, I can't call him, he can't call the person, can't do three-way call, can't agree, say, okay, this man go pay so time. So I can't call him. As I call him, he call me back. They miss each other call, as you can see, miss each other call. Then I call him, he can say, bro, how far? I can't talk now. We fit talk in the morning, hope you are okay. Now the cocoa be that. So, we just talk. Then later, after we don't settle that one, the person can't talk, okay, say, he go pay so time. As you can see when he starts to disturb me again. October 1st, he called me and no answer. October 12th, he called me and no answer. Because the only reason why make me call you now, because of say person scam person, not because of say I won't be your friend. October 12th, I no answer. 16th, I no answer. He said I'm not happy with you, but no wahala. I still no answer. 17th, I no answer. Then he can send me the guy number because I call him again through direct call. I can say, send me that guy where the whole person number. He can send them. After then, I can call him, tell him what the person talk and how the whole thing go. After then, he still call me and no answer. I call him, he call me.
Hey. Okay, so I've heard enough. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, like, comment. I've heard Dee One on the Honest Sponge say what he said about Very Dark Man. But you see, the surprising thing is that Very Dark Man is not going for Dee One, which is an interesting strategy. He's going directly for Nedu. And he's showing receipts. He's saying Nedu is trying to get close to him. Nedu wanted him on the podcast. I don't believe that's false. because the Very Dark Man is quite big, and it will do good numbers for the Honest Punch podcast and for the Very Dark Man as well. But for some reason, Very Dark Man didn't want to go on that show. So what he's saying now is that because he didn't want to go on that show, Nedu invited Dee One, who he knows is having an issue with him, and Dee One said the things he said, which I showed in the previous video. What's my take? So, yeah, Very Dark Man. That Very Dark Man is showing receipts. It's not the first time. He likes to show things like this, to show evidence of conversations that have gone on, whether the people know that he's showing those pieces of evidence or not. That's number one. Number two, Nedu called VDM his guy on that show, but didn't protect him. He didn't protect him at all. This is what I call protection in terms of friendship. Let's check it out.
Yeah. And how many songs did you guys actually put together?
We put together about 4 or 5 records. You know, a million ideas though. Cause we was always in ideas. One thing about Mike, every minute is another idea. So you got to kind of confine him to focus on the idea before the new idea that's about to come up. Right. So the challenge was just getting them focused on this song first. So I'm like, yeah, drop all those ideas on this song though. You know what I'm saying? Dope, let's put it on this song though. So I was able to complete it. But and everyone who's works with Mike will know he's so creative. You gotta harness him and focus him on one thing as we go, because he's thinking not only the song, he's thinking the video, he's thinking the performance, he's thinking what song comes after that. Like he thinks in a whole big 360, conversions way of thinking. So it was really just kind of molding him down to one idea till we finish and then move to the next one. But just to keep his energy flowing and the creativity level going, as he came with new ideas, we'll start a new session, start a new idea like this. You know what I mean? Then eventually bring him back to the original one.
Yeah, and you actually said that you guys would have just regular casual conversations, and he was into, I guess, the supermodel type female.
Yeah, Mike was human. Like he was human. He liked everything.
The tallest. But he wasn't into the thick women, is what you're saying.
Yeah, he liked supermodels.
Supermodels, tall, thin, and so forth.
But it all made sense though. Now I know why he always had like supermodels in his videos. You know what I'm saying? Like he had the supermodels in the
Campbell.
Video. Right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It made sense.
Yeah, and since our last interview, I interviewed Tom Messero, who was his lawyer that defended him successfully in that whole case. And I remember just going through the whole story and so forth and kind of digging into the background and everything. And I remember, because there's always, from the outside looking in, you're like, well, was the allegations true? Was he really into little kids? He
wasn't, man.
Well, clearly.
He was nowhere near that.
Right. But clearly some of the stuff he did wasn't really appropriate for an adult
That's
man.
all bullshit, Vlad. I'm not going to let you start there.
I'm not Vlad.
Listen, I live.
Listen. No, I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish it. No,
Vlad, because I don't want you to finish it and the shit go all over the internet on some negative shit. You know how that shit works.
Okay.
Mike's legacy got to be protected, bro. The nigga was he was a true soul, like pure-hearted.
Yeah.
Nothing negative about him. Right. Everything all the love that he came towards like kids was genuine because he wanted kids to progress and grow to be the best they could be.
Guys, did you hear that? Did you hear Akon? Did you see the way he defended Michael Jackson, the late Michael Jackson? Michael is no more. But when that interview was done, Michael was still no more. You saw the way he caught Vlad on Vlad's own show. They cut him off and said, no, you're not going to say this. You're not going to destroy this guy's legacy. That's what you do to your guy. Nedu could have stopped VDM. Nedu could have stopped Dee One when Dee One was saying things about his guy. You say this guy is your guy, and there's no protection. You just allow him to go off. So I think the VDM has a point on the way he came at Nedu instead of not going at Dee One. So I kind of understand that, because he's saying if you did not allow this guy to go on your platform, you won't have the platform to be able to say these things about me. So I kind of get that. On VDM side, maybe talking about the car stuff and the chats they sent and all that, maybe it was a little petty. But I think we're just trying to send a message to Nedu that, look, I'm coming for you. The guy, he's not going to back down. So interested. So that's my take What are your thoughts on this war between Nedu and VDM via Dee One? Subscribe, comment, like, and share. And guys, as usual, I'll see you in the next one.